I know I've talked about this in comments and on Messenger and on the Instagram DMs, but I don't think I've ever really told anybody the full story as to what really happened and why Duke is terrified of bigger dogs. This happened not that long after I gotten full ownership of Duke. He was not 2 just yet. He was, 18 months old, I believe he was. As scary as the situation was, I have to say it could have very much ended far, far worse than it had. When Duke was around 18 months old, he was sadly attacked by a stray dog that was much bigger than him. It all happened so fast that I almost didn't have time to react, nor did I notice what kind of dog it really was that had attacked him. We had just started our walk in front of our house when this happened. Duke was secure on his harness and leash and not loose in any way, shape, or fashion. I would never let him loose. I had checked around, as I still do, for anything unusual before our walk. Not seeing anything unusual, we went ahead and went on our planned walk. I hadn't made it out of our yard when out of nowhere this stray charged us and went right after poor little Duke, growling and snarling. You would think I would have been scared to react, yet on a mother's instinct I put my free arm in the way of the stray's mouth to protect Duke from any serious harm. Poor Duke did try to defend both me and himself as the stray attempted to harm him. Once I was able to get the stray away from Duke, I quickly scooped him up into my arms as my mother chased him off with the water hose. Thankfully, it was picked up a few hours later by animal control. It had apparently tried to go after another dog before finally being captured. I was lucky enough to get Duke out of harm's way before anything bad truly happened to him, although we did end up with a few scratches during this scary incident. There were no serious injuries to either one of us. Of course, both Duke and I got checked out soon afterwards with no major problems of which to speak. Sadly, this is why Duke is still scared of bigger dogs to this day. On a lighter note, here's another story of how destructive Duke was as a puppy. As I've said before, everyone knows just how destructive puppies can be. Take your eyes off of them long enough and they will destroy anything they can get their little paws and mouths on without thinking twice. We probably have our own stories about our best pair of shoes or our favorite jacket we've found torn in pieces and scattered around the house. Nothing is safe from inquisitive little paws. Sometimes, Duke's former owner would have a rare day off during the week. It was one of those days that I had a doctor's appointment as well, and since she wanted Duke in his pen on her day off, she agreed to let me put Sam with Duke so they could still have their playdate for the day. She assured me that she would look after Sam and make sure nothing bad had happened to him. I did not expect what happened when I went to pick Sam up when I got home. As I unlocked the pen door, I noticed some pieces of wood on the pen floor. I didn't think too much of it since small branches from the surrounding trees would fall into the pen. The boys had a bad habit of destroying those branches, so I wasn't too surprised. Upon entering the pen, though, I noticed there was actually far too many wood pieces laying around for just a few small branches. That's when I saw what the boys had done. There they stood at the door with smiles on their faces, proud as they could be about their masterpiece. They had managed to destroy an entire side of a wood doghouse Duke's owner had borrowed from her grandson for Duke to sleep in at night. The pieces were spread all over the pen from one corner to the other. To say I was shocked doesn't even begin to describe how I felt when I saw this. You see, Duke's former owner had decided to take a nap while Sam was with Duke, so she had no idea what was going on in the pen with the boys. This gave them more than enough time to have fun while unattended, and boy did they have fun. Of course, I brought the boys to my house as fast as I could. I quickly cleaned up the mess, told Duke's owner what had happened, and offered to pay the damages to the doghouse. Since Sam did take part in the destruction, it was the least I could do. So the next time your pupper destroys some paper or a pair of shoes, just remember one thing. At least it wasn't someone's house. If you enjoyed our video, let us know what your favorite part was in the comments below. For more Sweet Little Duke, check out this playlist right over here, and don't forget to drop us a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell to be notified when we put out a brand new video. We post Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time and would love to have you as part of our YouTube troupe. Thanks for watching. Later!